Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all having a good Holy Week, a good Holy Saturday, and I hope you have a good Easter Sunday tomorrow. I'm coming back to you with an update. I just put out a video. If you haven't seen that one, go over and watch that one. But here's another update. I'm going to go ahead and read the discussion, or at least try to summarize and briefly read it as best I can. Basically, this is the severe weather threat that's tomorrow. In the southeast, uh, it's not looking. It's looking pretty severe. It's looking pretty bad. Um, though there's signs it could be worse if the CAPE or the convective inhibition would go down. Basically, meaning if because there's a forecast before the severe event occurs, there will be some rain wrapping into the south, deep south, due to a moisture river, an atmospheric moisture river, and so that may choke off the ability, the energy in the atmosphere, available potential energy if you want. And so the convectivity and stuff might be down for a time, so it may not be as bad. But I've also heard some conflicting reports that, not well, reports slash just hearsay, that the forecasts are starting to push a little bit further out into Monday with this. So if that does come through and the system approaching the south from the plains slows down, then that little bit of rain that occurs potentially like Saturday late night, Sunday early morning in the south won't mean anything. So at one point, one part of me wants to be a part of a big outbreak, but the other part of me wants it to not be as bad. So I'm kind of pitted in between that feeling. But basically, yeah. So what you have here is the Storm Prediction Center showing the levels of risk, and so you have the marginal risk. So the marginal risk includes a wide swath. So they got Philadelphia, you got Jacksonville, Florida, Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Fort Worth, Texas. And you got slight risk. Slight risk goes for Houston, Dallas, Texas, Charlotte, North Carolina, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Raleigh, North Carolina, where we'll talk in a second. They could have some severe weather over there too in the coming days and Monday. Again, and then the enhanced risk encompasses Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, New Orleans, Louisiana, Atlanta, Georgia, which Adrian's weather forecast, you want to make sure you're alert, and in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And then you have the little thing, it just jumped there. I think it's updating hour by hour, but then you got the moderate risk, Birmingham, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi. You got Tuscaloosa, is that Tuscaloosa? Yep, Alabama, Hoover, Alabama, Monroe, Louisiana. So Tuscaloosa, they got that bad tornado, I think way back in like either 11 or 13. I think it was 11, 2011. I'm not sure though. I got to get my numbers right. Once again, just let me know some of these dates. Basically, this is a big event, and they could issue. It's possible that they could issue a high level 5 risk, level 5 high risk right here. So if that's get issued, I will make a video. Some people expect it to be issued. We'll see. Let me read a little of this though. So day 2 convective outlook issued. It was issued at 12:35 p.m. So we're expecting another one to be issued later on tonight, I think. I'm not sure. I think so. Okay, so basically, here's what it's saying. I won't go crazy with this, but there is a moderate risk of severe thunderstorms for northern Louisiana through southeast Arkansas, Mississippi into central and northern Alabama. So remember, those places, as per up here, are the places to watch out for. If you live, especially if you live basically anywhere from about here, I would say. Well, anywhere in this red. Anywhere in this red, you're really under a big bullseye. If you're in this orange, you're like half that. You're almost like half that, half the, half the potential for whatever this is. But yeah, so there's that. There's the little. Here's the summary of it. An outbreak of severe thunderstorms appears likely Sunday into Sunday night. So nighttime tornadoes and nighttime extreme weather. It's got to be the scariest thing, and I have never experienced it living in Arizona. I mean, we've had some rainstorms at night, but that doesn't count. I mean, so like classic severe tornado weather at night has got to be the scariest thing. So watch out, because this is going to stretch into the middle of the night for a lot of areas. So with the greatest threat expected from Louisiana through much of the southeast and Tennessee Valley. Now here comes the big part. Strong tornadoes. That's wide wedged, long tracked. They've said there could be multiple wide wedged, long tracked tornadoes. So just watch out for that. Potentially widespread damaging winds, large hail are all possible. Okay. So these are all things you got to think about. You don't have things like this a lot. Now we did have, I think it was about 2 weeks ago almost, where this area up here was in a big old moderate risk, and it basically fell apart. Now you had the Jonesboro tornado that happened here, and they were in like a slight / bordering marginal risk. And so that means that really you could have like a devastating tornado happen down here, or like a devastating tornado happen like up in like southeast Tennessee, or like in Georgia somewhere, or like it could pop off over here in southwest Arkansas. It's just that, this is what they're thinking on an outlook will be the big spot, the bullseye. So Mississippi, you're basically the bullseye. Alabama, you're the next thing to a bullseye. Now, I don't know if there's some other things I wanted to show. Basically, all this is just saying is, it's just talking about different spots. You got East Texas, Northeast through much of the Southeast and Tennessee Valley. So basically, it's just talking about, I think it's talking about some of the convection that will be going on Sunday morning. Talk about threat of hail and damaging winds with any organized convection. You got a possible increasing tornado threat in the late morning, early afternoon, north of the warm front. And they say, I don't know. Now, any weather people who jump into this video and watch it, tell me what a QLCS is. Evolution into a QLCS. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure. I had a thought earlier today when I read this, but it says a QLCS is possible. Risk damaging winds in portions of Tennessee Valley. So damaging winds anywhere in the south, you could have damaging winds definitely. And they're talking about just the further south you go, it's strong instability. You got low-level jet. So the low-level jet is really, really going to be critical in terms of, how fast the storm gets to that area. If you have a storm that's approaching quicker than expected, then you may not get every dynamic that meets up, at the time that you thought it would. So basically, that's what this portion is talking about. It's basically talking about, intense supercells. It's just talking about Cape value. So Cape value in this area is going to be big time Cape value. Now, even though there's a chance for some convection before this, the Cape value is said to be big. But what I was saying is, you have this storm out here. Now, I just got some rain today. Now, this is for tomorrow, so I can't actually say that's today. But today this was going like that. Today that we have green that's going like that in Arizona. And I just got some rain today. And this is going to move. It's going to kind of quickly, the energy is going to quickly go, because there's some upper level or lower level. I think it's lower. You're going to have to tell me about that. Some level winds. Let's just call them level winds. Some level winds coming out of here quickly. You got all kinds of dynamic. Then there is a jet that is streaming from here to there. There's gonna be a blizzard right there. I might do a snow check. There's gonna be like a blizzard like in this area, but there's gonna be some low level upper level jet coming through here. As this storm goes over, this guy is going to dip down into there. And so then you're going to have cross winds that are doing that with the moisture, with increasing humidity, increasing temperatures. You're going to have the warm front. It's all going to come through together. And that's why they think that it's going to be very, very, very classic setup. It could be very dangerous. That's why they're looking at all the dynamics coming together. But if this gets quick, if this comes over quicker than they think, then this is not going to be able to catch it in time, and then it might go like this, but the storm's already going over here. If it gets slower, then this might dip down, be there by the time it gets there, and it's just going to blow up from here all the way to the coast. That would be the most dangerous situation right there. So guys, once again, I cannot emphasize enough, you got to take it seriously. Even if every single state from eastern Texas to the east coast of South Carolina sees nothing tomorrow, nothing, you have to take extreme caution. Check your shelters, check and see if they're open. During this coronavirus pandemic thing, you never know if your shelter's not going to be open, you know what I mean? Because things just aren't open. So just check your shelter, check things, check it today. You probably should have checked it 2 days ago. Definitely check today. Definitely check every time that you're able to check. And yeah, I just want everybody to be safe. One last thing about this all, I think I can go over here. The East Coast is going to have a little bit going on. Check over here. Where am I at? Okay, there we are. So I'm going to do this real quick. So basically here, you can see that this is valid for, this is issued, I believe, today, and is valid for Monday. So, and this could increase. This could increase. This could be, let me see, this enhanced level right here could go all the way up into here and be like big time, like all over this area. So we're going to see about that. But basically, you have the enhanced level right there. Really, if you're anywhere from about here into there, this area right here, from about mid-Virginia down to like eastern Georgia, you still have to watch big time on Monday. So anyway, guys, hopefully that's going to be, good update for you. I will update you with any changes to the GFS or anything like that. Hope you guys all have a good day. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, click that like button, share with your friends and family. You know what I mean? Do everything you can to keep people safe from this. Stay safe in this coronavirus crap that I pray to God, pray to Jesus Christ, it will be over tomorrow. Okay? But have a good one, guys. Hopefully you guys just stay safe, okay? Have a good one.